Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we are going to look on how you can apply for a non-governmental organization change of address notification in Kenya. Down here below, we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure website page, where we have given you detailed information on how to go about the application process. Additionally, on the right hand side of our screen, you have given you a select language option through which you can select the language which you easily understand by clicking on the downward pointing arrow and choosing one of these languages here. For example, by choosing Swahili, all the information on the wiki procedure website page will be translated to Swahili, and you can read the information with ease. You can also easily revert back to English by once again clicking on the downward pointing arrow and choosing English. We've also included links to external websites which you can visit and get more information on how to go about the application process. Additionally, we've included links to the application document which you are going to use to make the application form. You can download this form by clicking on this link right here, or by visiting the NGO's website, which you can visit by clicking right here, or by actually going to their offices and picking in the application form. We're going to see how you're going to fill in the form as we move on with the presentation today. But before we do that, I'll urge you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe and notification bell, so you can get notifications every time we upload new content. So let's get back to our presentation. The list of items which are going to cover in this session include the need for change of address notification, the eligibility criteria, the required documents, steps to follow in making the applications, the fees, validity period, processing time, office location and contact information, and any other information that we may find relevant on how to apply for the non-governmental organization change of address notification. So welcome to our presentation today, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. Need for change of address notification. This application allows for any non-governmental organization registered or exempted from registration changes the situation of a registered post office or a registered office or postal address to give notice of the changes to the non-governmental organization board. So this application is for NGOs who have changed either their physical or postal addresses. It allows them to give the notice to the NGO organization board to have their changes listed in the registrar. The eligibility criteria is that a non-governmental organization that has changed its registered offices or postal address are eligible to make this application, and the required documents are as follows. You need a duly filled notification of registered office or contact address of an organization, which is a form 4, and you also need a copy of the NGO registration certificate. Step to follow in making the application. This application is quite simple. This application, first of all, can only be done in person, and you can start by visiting the National Government Organization Coordination Board offices to obtain the application forms to make the application. However, these forms can also be downloaded by visiting the Bureau's website. That's www.ngobureau.or.ke. And once you obtain the form, that's the form is known as the notification of registered office or contact address of an organization, form 4. You're supposed to fill it in detail, in completion, and then submit the application forms and all the required documents to the non-governmental organization coordination board offices, and they only require you to provide a copy of the certificate of registration. And on completion of this process, it will take the NGO board only 1 day to acknowledge the changes, and the letter confirming the changes will be sent to the NGO within 3 days. The contact person may be contacted to come and collect the letter confirming changes immediately from their offices, or you can wait for the letter to be sent by mail. And this application is done free of charge. So let's have a look on how to fill in the form. Okay. First, as you've mentioned before, you can download this form or go and obtain it from their offices, or download it from our wiki procedure website page. You can go to the website, just go to www.ngobureau.or.ke, and once you're here, come to the quick links and click on downloads. By clicking on downloads, you'll be directed to the download page, where you can be able, this is the download page where you can be able to download the forms which you want, and it's quite simple. Just type in the name of the form, type in form 4, it's called form 4. Here's the form, click on it, and you'll be able to download this form. This is the notification of registered office or contact address of the organization. Now, supposed to fill it. Notice is hereby given that the name of your organization, write it in block letters. All the application forms for the sent to the NGO coordination board are supposed to be filled in block letters. We'll have its registered office at. Now give the new registered office. Now this is if you have made a physical change of address and has changed its office from. So once again, give your the former offices, write the physical location here too, and then write the new offices which you had already stated here. And if you have changed the postal office also, you can say you will have its postal office at, this is the location, and write it here. And you have changed the postal office from, now the old postal address, write it here, and the new postal address. The date should be indicated here, signed, and send it to the executive director, NGOs Coordination Board in Nairobi, Kenya. Once you've submitted this form, as you've already seen, the application is free of charge, and in 1 day the process will be done. You'll get acknowledgement, and after 3 days you receive confirmation through letter. Your contact person of the NGO will be contacted to come and collect the letter, or they'll send it by mail, whichever your preference. So the application fees, this application is done free of charge. The validity period, the validity of the change of address is forever, unless the NGO decides also to change its address again. The processing time, it takes 1 day to update the new address to the board's database or its register, and a letter confirming changes will be sent to the NGO within 3 working days. The office location and contact information. The Non-Governmental Organization Coordination Board headquarters, they are located at the Cooperative Bank House, 15th floor in Haile Selassie Avenue, Nairobi, Kenya. You can email them info@ngobureau.or.ke, or visit their website of www.ngobureau.or.ke. Other regional offices are provided at their NGO Bureau website, also at our wiki procedure website, so we won't mention them here. You can check that out by visiting those 2 sites. Other information is that Section 1020 of the regulation requires that the applicants seeking to change their physical and postal address to fill notifications. That's Form 4, also known as the change of this is the summary change of address notification, and this will be filled with this will be then filed with the Non-Governmental Organization Coordination Board, upon which the Non-Governmental Organization Coordination updates it to the database to its effect, and after that a letter confirming the changes will be sent to the NGO within 3 days. So thank you for watching. As you have seen, it's quite simple, but before we conclude, I'll once again urge you to click the like button, click the subscribe, and also the notification bell, so you can get notifications every time we upload new content. We have new content we have completed a whole series of NGO procedures, and you can check out other procedures relating to the NGO, and I thank you for watching this presentation today, and I wish you all the best.